So, what made you realize you wanted to host shows?
I don't even know about like wanting to host shows. I just wanted to like bring it different in Chicago and like have people have a chance to like build a photo portfolio and a performance portfolio, and that's really just like where I wanted it to start at.
What was the first show you ever hosted?
The first show I ever hosted was called Job Pop-Up in Block 37 Mall with Snipey, 13 Degrees, Homicide Fat, and an Ohio artist named Trill.
How'd you go about finding that venue?
I went there earlier in the year for like an album release party, and I was like, damn, this is a nice spot. And they had an open window, and I was like, it'd be crazy to have like a performance right here, because like they just see the city skyline in the background. And I hit them up on Instagram, and it was like $300, so it was pretty cool.
And then, let's see. So what's your process for finding venues nowadays?
If you can smoke in it, price, and like connection, kinda. I don't want to pay an arm and a leg, honestly.
Is it just like you just look up like venues near me and just hit them up and see what's up?
Nah, I kind of already know like almost every venue in Chicago. It's just like more so like getting tapped in with them and like finding the connection.
So that's how you get the venue. But then how do you market the show?
I don't know, honestly. I just like most of my marketing revolves around like Halloween, like horror themes for like Jocktober and stuff. So I was always like get inspiration from like movies and actors and TV. So it's like inspiration from cinema.
Like, what do you do on like? Do you ever have like a rollout plan on like Instagram or something? You just book the show and then just like yo, this is happening.
Yeah. Most of the stuff just happens like a month, 2 months in advance. So from there, I just like kind of wing it, and whatever like I throw out the wall and sticks, I just run with.
Yeah. And it definitely helps because you're like tapped in with like everyone here.
Yeah, and it's like this is genuine shit, genuine connections, honestly.
And then they tell all their friends and stuff, and it just goes from there.
Yeah.
How do you go about picking the people who perform at your shows? Is there any like specific theme or genre you go for?
I just gotta like the music, honestly. I like blending genres, but I just gotta rock with the music. I gotta see the vision, and I just gotta see how the performance is gonna look. I like to envision a lot of stuff. So,
do you like to like have artists? Do you like to pick artists that you feel like their fan bases would rock with, like another ones that you pick for the show or something?
Yeah. Like my main thing is like I always think of is, are they gonna jump to this? Because I hate when people just stand around. So yeah, that's like my main thing is like if they're gonna jump to this, they're definitely gonna jump to this. So yeah.
So how do you go about picking the headliner? Is it just like just get someone who's a little more popular than the rest, or is it more than that?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's also like if I'm rocking with the music like that. Like I booked a couple people where I wasn't really rocking with the music, but they brought good energy and good crowd, so it worked out. But I really just got to rock with the music at the end of the day.
So, if you don't mind sharing, what's your like profit margins with doing shows, if you don't mind?
Negatives.
Yeah,
I spend a lot of money. I make money, but I don't make all of it back, and that's the shit you're gonna go through when you're doing this, and especially when it's all self-funded. So
you do it more for the culture, not for business.
I do it for the culture, and I know at the end of the day, like this shit's all gonna be like on the internet somewhere. Like there's gonna be a YouTube channel talking about this shit. So I just look at it as, damn, I want people to be like,
documentary about John.
I want people to look at it as like damn, I wish I was there. I wish I would have went there. I wish I was alive for this. I wish I was tapped
20
in
years
for
later,
this.
I wish
Yeah.
I was born in the generation that Jocktober was happening.
Nah, literally, like, not even trying to, like, blow my own horn or nothing, but if you were at Jocktober 2023,
Yes, sir.
you know that shit was, like,
I was there.
one of the craziest shows ever. Like, not even just trying to
Yeah, it was insane.
dick ride myself.
That was
but
like, I would say like
that was one of a kind.
top 50 days of my life.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it was, like, for a lot of people, it was super fun. Like, the villain, that was his first performance.
Really?
I think that was one of Snipey's best performances. That was one of
Yeah.
13's best performances.
It's crazy how many like cameramen were on the stage during the.
Yeah, it's crazy how many cameramen were on the stage and how little footage I have of all of that show. But hey, maybe one day it'll just like randomly pop up and I'll be like, no way.
So for the artists that you book for the shows, do you pay most of them, or are most of them just free, trying to get like more attention?
Both. I pay for some artists, like if they're like big enough, I pay. But like people who like I put on because I fuck with them and for the opportunity, I'll give them, like if I have money, like I'll give them, but most of the time it's just like for the opportunity and because I fuck with them.
Okay. All right, let's get a little more personal, not so about shows. So why do you love Legos so much?
I just always loved Legos when I was a kid, like Lego Star Wars. Me and my dad would rent that from Video Escapades down the street, and we'd play that on the Wii like every weekend. And I just always loved Lego Star Wars, like playing with them and building them. So yeah, Legos are just like
What's
pretty.
Do you think that's the best Lego game? Lego Star Wars?
The
OG?
complete saga.
Yeah.
I'd say yeah, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga is the best, just like for nostalgia.
Okay.
But in terms of like actually the best, probably Lego Batman 2.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Lego Batman 2 is my favorite. I beat that on the Wii, 100%.
What do you think's the best game of all time? Not just Lego.
Probably Halo 3 or Force Unleashed.
Ooh, Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
That's based. Alright, let's see. So what keeps you going?
My cat Olive, my homies that aren't here no more, I got to do it for them at the end of the day, because I know like I'd still be doing it for them if they were here and they'd like fuck with me and like what I've been doing. But now that they're not here, I got to go like extra hard and shit. So, but yeah, and like I want to take care of my parents too. Like my parents take care of me, so I want to return the favor.
Alright. I've got one more question on my list here that's like business related.
But
What are some pet peeves you have about clients or like people you work with in this show throwing space?
damn, a lot of egos. Like a lot of people that preach that they don't have an ego have the biggest ego. And I know it's ironic that I'm the one talking about egos. But
What makes you say that?
people might have the same opinion about me. It's funny, but an ego really ruins someone's character, and it just like you could like spend 50 years building something, and then that ego will take 5 seconds, and then it's like doesn't even matter what you did 50 years ago. It's like what you just did 5 seconds ago just ruined all of that.
Imagine if she just like falls in the water mid-interview.
Yeah, this kid's kind of ruining the shot.
No, I think it's kind of a vibe that's very natural. How do you feel about this location we're at right now?
I love it. It was raining earlier, and I'm surprised that this is very dry. And
Did you come all the way from Indiana?
yeah, it was only half hour away. I was hanging out with my grandma, and
You always spend time with your family.
yeah, you never know when they're gonna go, so you always gotta value those moments.
So, Are there any other other creative spaces you wanna infiltrate besides just doing shows, or have you?
I mean, like, just the music scene in general. Like, I really want to do more than just underground rap. I remember somebody had told me, or had asked me, like, are you going to be in the underground for your whole life? And it's like, I never really thought of that. And it's like, I love all types of music. What I'm really branching into right now is, like, the shoegaze scene and the shoegaze bands, or, like, Midwest bands, I guess. Midwestern, I don't really know.
So what would you do in that scene?
Blend it with underground music.
So you are staying in the underground your whole life?
Nah, but I really want to... I know I can't rap, and I know I would never try to, but
Have you
Midwest
tried,
band?
producing and stuff?
I want to learn how to produce. I just haven't had, like, the mental capacity to take the time and download FL and learn the rigmarole. But, I wouldn't mind, like, doing, like, a Midwest shoegaze band. That'd be pretty cool, pretty fun.
Like starting your own?
Yeah.
What would you do?
I want to learn, like
the bass or something?
Yeah, like that, and sing. Like, my acting teacher, Mr. Tabi, he always told me I had a good voice, and, like, at work sometimes I just fuck around and I just, like, sing along, but, like, I do it in, like, over-exaggeratingly joking way, but sometimes I'm like, damn, maybe I can make this serious. No, maybe I can actually, like...
No, I think you could.
Do something different.
You do give me, like, a bass player vibe, though.
Appreciate
like
that.
When I just use, like...
I used to play percussion in middle school, and then in high school I played piano for 1 year, but I was never really good at it. I was good at xylophone, but anything else I wasn't really good at. But I wouldn't mind learning guitar and bass. That'd be pretty cool, especially, like, with vocals.
Look at that trail, that dove, or... Yeah, that's a goose. Wait, is that a dove?
No, that's a duck.
That's a dove. Look at that trail.
It's like a boat.
Not for real. It's like a boat, but real.
How long have you been out here in Chicago for?
I've been here with Jonah behind the camera for, like, since the 26th, so 3 days now. Alright, how about this? So, alright, you say you don't want to be in the underground your whole life and you want to venture into these other scenes. So, what exactly do you see yourself doing in, like, 5 years?
I still see myself working at underground in 5 years. I just see myself, like,
what's new?
Like, maybe, like, label owner. Maybe, like, working with a major label. And definitely making my presence known, like, in music in general, not just the little rap scene. Like, I don't even know, like, major music awards. Like, I want to announce shit. Like, is it, like, the Grammys that does the music shit? Like, or the Oscars? I don't know, but...
Yeah, it's the Grammys.
Yeah. Like, I want to announce, like, bro, I want to bring, like, a whole new category. I want to make it all known to the public eye, like, what goes on and, like, the underground scene and shit, because I mean, it can be for everyone. It doesn't have to just be for the audience it has. Like,
you should create, like, the Joskers. The Joskers give out a little statue,
like,
but it's like you,
dude. Like, I said I take a lot of inspiration from, like, cinema and shit. But, like, a lot of inspiration I do is, like, from The Office. So, like, the Dundies, the Joskies.
I'm not tapped into The Office.
You're not tapped into The Office? You're not... Dude,
yeah, I got no idea what you're talking about right now.
My homie, Long Live Jordan, my homie, he was like, me and him, we watched The Office, like, I think it was our freshman year of high school, and that shit was, like, super funny. But, yeah, The Office, the Dundies, the Joskies.
You think that's the best TV show?
The best TV show? I wouldn't say the best TV show. Definitely, like, up there. Like, Steve Carell's a comedic genius. So is John Krasinski and all those other folks on there. But
in what ways does cinema influence what you do in the music scene?
Like, music videos, I like to take a lot of inspiration for my music videos. Even though it doesn't directly correlate, in my mind, it'll correlate. So that's all that matters.
It's like those subtle influences.
Yeah.
Creating your taste and then you apply it. Alright, hasn't it been crazy seeing like all 13's success recently?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
We talk every day and stuff, so like talking about it current day, so like what we were talking about last year, super funny. Like
it's very exponential what's been going on.
Yeah. And I tell him every day, I'm like, dude, your numbers only keep going up. It's not like you're stagnant, nothing, so it's only the third month of the year.
Is there any fire collabs that we don't know about yet?
Nah, sadly. I tried to get him in the studio like 4 or 5. I mean, even if like that was never gonna drop, I think that would have been a pretty cool song. Would have got him in his I feel like more mosh pit music bag maybe. But
you didn't hear anything back from Edward Skeletrix or anything?
nah, every time he was in New York, I kept telling him to like, oh, hit up Edward, even like for a picture, like do something. He never did. It's like,
dang.
Definitely when me and him go to New York together, we'll make sure that happens because I want to meet Edward.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah.
Who's like, are you still like discovering new artists in the underground like regularly?
Yeah, some kid just followed me yesterday, and he doesn't have any songs. He just got snippets on his Instagram. He's pretty hard. I don't even know the name, but it's pretty cool.
Who are some people that you think people should have an eye on right now?
Definitely Haikuza. Haikuza's like, if like the right person ever finds him before like I get to tell someone about him, he's gonna like be the next Pretty Fun, like in terms of just like blowing up out of nowhere. Snipey, obviously. Snipey, like, he's got that tape coming together. We're dropping a couple sing like whoever sees this is just like gold mine for like if they're a Snipey fan. Like we're like getting singles like laid out to drop periodically, and then tape. But April 11th, if you're gonna be at that show, you're about to hear like 4 unreleased Snipey songs. So like shit, only like me and like one other person have heard. So
if you're a Snipey fan, you gotta pull up.
Yeah.
April 11th.
If you're a Snipey fan,
Reggie's
pull
Rock
up.
Club, right?
Yeah, Reggie's. Are you gonna be there?
No, I can't.
Why?
I just like, I'm just not financially stable for that right now.
Damn.
I like seriously need to stack.
Get the train out here and I'll let you stay at my crib.
Maybe if you pay for my train.
How much is the train ticket?
I don't know, like $80 there and back.
We'll figure something out.
I don't know.
Need Kent Osborne there, but the villain's got an EP coming out. I think he just dropped a single last night.
You directed his latest music video, right?
I directed like
The Ground
all.
Control.
I didn't do the ground control one. I was there, like I dropped him off, or I was with him the whole day for that. But like,
I seen you in the video. I thought you directed it or something.
oh, that's Elevated Chapters. Yeah, I like creatively directed it with like sending him inspiration for it, but someone filmed it. Elevated Chapters, Nicholas Arena, and then like last week and Barista, like I did. Like no, Barista was filmed by Breon, but I was there like telling him what to do because it was his camera. So yeah.
Who all are you managing right now?
I'm in 13's management group. I manage the villain, Zootsie, D-Ski, and I'm Snipey's marketing manager right now, but I mean, I'm basically like I'm on the team.
You're on the team.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you do as a manager for these artists?
Help them like get around. I get them connections. I tap them in with people, and I like just help them, guide them where they need to go.
You just manage them.
Mm-hmm.
I had a question, but I forgot. Oh yeah. So you said 13 has like a management team now. Like,
Yeah.
What's like? How different is that from just like from when it was just you managing?
Way easier and cooler. It's like
a lot of more stuff happening way faster.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people who can talk like way different than I can. So
What do you mean talk different? Like, what do you mean?
get to the business for real. Not be scared, nervous.
Okay.
Not that I'm like scared or nervous or nothing, but it's like I've never encountered this type of stuff before, so this is all brand new for me.
Alright. You gonna be pulling up to Summer Smash?
Yeah.
Nice.
I want Waylon to sign my arm. Like, if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna cry. But
Can you show the arm real quick? Come up here. For the people that don't know.
this is like only like some of them. I got a couple hidden.
Who's all on there?
Destroy Lonely, Jaleel, Homicide, Michi and Bino, Hard Rock, Cole Bennett, Low 88, BK the Rula, Filthy, and Ken Carson up here, and then on my shoulder I got the Box Boys.
Okay. What's the hit list? Who else do you need on there?
Until Japan, Yeet, Glock 40, Waylon, Summers, Osama Sun,
Cardi.
Garrett Cardi, I got Yappa JJ on here. I needed to get it tattooed. I want to do that. I just
It's like
a lot of
like
shit.
the marker's still on your arm?
No. It's like I took a picture of it and like I got it on here.
Okay.
He signed it, so I gotta just go make the appointment.
How much does that cost you getting all those tattoos?
Definitely not as much as like people will probably think. Probably like at most probably like maybe $500, $600 in total.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
You gonna be on stage at Summer Smash?
Yeah, we were making a joke about job pool stage dive, but I actually want to do it.
You're not gonna do that?
I actually want to do it.
Oh,
like,
you want to?
I've always wanted to stage dive. Like, I wanted to stage dive at Box Fest New York 2023, but it didn't get to happen. But
Chop full stage, that would be crazy.
yeah, I got to work on my hops, though.
Have you been?
No, I got to, though. I was literally thinking about it
You should
today.
just practice, like, diving on your couch or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dead. Do you know who's all pulling up there?
Like, performance-wise, or?
Not, like...
For 13.
Like, with 13, yeah.
Me, Don for sure. Probably Colt, Xavier. Definitely him.
This is
Cole
in June?
Grodson, of course. Yeah, June 20th.
You think you could get me in?
We can try. We can see what the word is.
See what the
If
word-
anything, we can try to give you a free, like, general admission pass for sure.
That would be fire.
Yeah. But Cole Grodson, Kent Osborne, hopefully Halloween. Oh, Jay the Sensei's pulling up for sure, and probably Desmos. Yeah. Jay
Wait, like 13's getting them in?
Yeah, because Jay the
How many
Sensei's.
people can you get in?
I don't know.
It's like...
I don't know how many passes he got, but I know he's got me for an artist pass for sure. He told me, even before he got confirmed for Summer Smash, he's like, I got you, bro. So.
Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Yeah. But definitely me, Cole, Jay the Sensei, Don, for sure. Like, those four for sure. Everybody else got to find their own way in.
Let's see.
Except for Kenta, we're going to try and get him in.
I was talking like I'm not right here. Alright, so next show is April 11th. Oh, you want to plug that real quick?
April 11th, Reggie's Rock Club. Snipey, The Villain, Zootsie, Lil Tupash, Kells, 13 Degrees, and like 2 special guest performances. It's gonna be crazy.
Like a couple more minutes. We got 23
23
minutes.
my longest interview. I like this interview.
It's chill. It's just conversation.